Hey guys, it's Jess here with HuntShack. We get a few questions from people asking us how we manage to get access to land here in Tassie. So I just thought I'd address some of the issues that we have found in getting access ourselves and some of the ways that we've got around that, and then also some of the problems that we have with poaching here in the state and maybe how we can start to address those things. Now, one of the biggest problems that we face here in Tassie is poachers and what farmers think about hunters because of poachers. Unfortunately, we have had a select few hunters in the past who have done the wrong thing and they've really ticked farmers off. And so farmers now think that hunter equals poacher. This is people who have trespassed on land to shoot deer, or they've left gates open when they've had legitimate access, or they've shot livestock on farms that they're hunting on. You know, they're not doing the right thing. And it's not the majority, it's only a small group of people, but they've ruined the reputation of hunters for the rest of us here in Tassie. And the problem is that farmers now don't trust people to actually come onto their land. And it's no wonder. This is their livelihood. This is how they make their money and how their family survives, right? They earn money off the land, whether it's livestock or crops, that is how they make their living. So it's no wonder that they want to protect that. They want to look after it, and they want to make sure that anyone that they let onto their property is going to look after it just like they would. My first piece of advice, if you are a hunter in Tasmania and you are looking for land to hunt on, is to offer your help. Don't go on there asking to go and hunt deer. Go on there and offer to shoot the roos and the possums for him. Offer to get him some dog meat. The first 3 years that we hunted on the property that we now hunt on every single deer season, all we did was shoot possums and roos. And every roo we shot, we took the tail off and we gave that to the farmer for his dogs. We took the back legs ourselves for our dogs or for our food, but we gave the tails to him for his dogs. It was only something little and it only took us an extra few minutes to do it each time we got a roo, but he really appreciated that effort that we had put in for him. The other thing we did was we run fences. If there was ever an issue when we were out hunting and spotlighting on his property, if there was ever a broken fence, if there was ever a sheep caught in a fence or anything like that, we'd let him know straight away. So he could trust that we were actually there being useful to him. By that point, he was so grateful for what we had already done for him that he was more than happy to let us hunt deer on his property. More than happy to give us that access. So not only did he let us hunt deer on his property during the season, he also signed the paperwork for us to get crop protection permits for his property. So now we get to hunt there almost year round, and we get to hunt between 5 and 8 deer every single year on that one property. Just because we put in the time and the effort beforehand to actually provide value to this farmer in us being there. While we were on the property for those 3 years, not only did we try and help out the farmer as much as we could, but we also made sure that we shut fences. We made sure that when we were taking a shot, there were no livestock nearby, so there was never going to be an accident. We made sure that if it had been raining, we didn't drive straight through the middle of his crop and dig it all up. Just these little things that are really clear, really simple, common courtesy, they made sure that we never did anything to upset the farmer. As I said earlier, this is their livelihood, guys, so you've got to show it a bit of respect. That's what the farmer expects because that's how he treats the property. If you have a friend who is poaching, if you know a guy or you know a guy who knows a guy who's doing the wrong thing, report him to the police. It's the best thing you can do for the hunting community in Tasmania. I know it doesn't seem like a nice thing to do, but the more poachers we have doing the wrong thing, the more farmers get ticked off that people are doing these things on their land, and the more farmers are not willing to let any legitimate hunters actually have access to their land. So if you want a place to hunt here in Tassie, if you know a poacher, report him. If you've got access to land for pest control, do the right thing. And if you're looking for access, go and door knock. Actually introduce yourself to the farmer so he can see who you are. Offer something that is of value to him. And then you can work your way up to actually asking for access to the property during the season to hunt deer. And I'm sure by that point, he'll be more than happy to let you do it. Now, I know that I've said that this is all about Tassie, but these principles, they work anywhere. Whether you're in the US, in mainland Australia, New Zealand, doesn't matter where you are. If you do these things, I can almost guarantee you that you will find a farmer who is willing to help you out. You just have to offer your own time and effort. You have to put in a little bit to get something back. If you like this video, guys, please share it with your friends and family. The more we get the word out there about how to treat farming land, how to actually get access to property, the more hunters will be able to enjoy the land just like we do. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more of our videos.